Hello, 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 my dear subscribers. Oh, thank you for being here. This is Maria the Flamboyant, and I'm gonna be doing general messages. Can you guys see me and hear me? I am blocking my wall, so I'm trying to not show much here because it's a mess in my apartment. I'm gonna start painting, so let's see, and I took the thing in the back, so I'm gonna put another one. I don't know what the theme is gonna be. I'm planning to get an elephant. So, hello, hello, hello. Jardín de las Estrellas, Ángel Echevarría, Helen Cuencas, how are you? So, I'm gonna clear the energy a little bit because I feel like it's very hectic. So, we'll see what's going on. And, let's see. I forgot to send the video to somebody too. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Miss BK, okay, guys, because she did a super chat, right? Remember that super chats are first. Um, so just so you know, uh, Jahaira de Leon. I want to make sure that Jahaira gets the message because sometimes she doesn't get it. So let's see what's coming in for Miss BK. So Miss BK, you only have that person's first name, and his name is Nick, and he's a Gemini. Okay, good. I mean, at least you got something. If you didn't get the last name, it's okay. I'm gonna use the Romance Angels cards, okay, Miss BK, and see what's going on with him. And make sure all the cards are here. So, and sometimes when I use the Romance Angels, and I'm also gonna use three cards from the Hidden Truth Oracle, okay, with the Wisdom's Oracle. So let's see. Um, let's see. This is for Miss BK. Okay. This is for Miss BK. So hi Angela. Hi Helen Cuencas. ¿Cómo están? Good afternoon. How are you? If anybody here is here for the first time, I am a tarot reader. I'm bilingual, so I do speak Spanish if you want to hear anything. So let's see what's going on with Miss BK. She wants to know about Nick. Let's see what's going on for Miss BK. One free card on Dame Ashari. Okay, so you will get your free card. Hi Maria, I need your insight on a person. All I have is his first name and your star sign. Nick Gemini, first day went well, but then he wanted to reschedule second day. Not sure how serious is he. So let's see what's going on with Nick with the Romance Angels cards. Let's see what's going on with Nick with the Romance Angels cards. Let's see. Romance Angels. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Okay. So is he's a Gemini and you are water, right? So I'm doing this on his name. His name is Nick, and okay, let's see what's going on with him. The Love Oracle. Let me take a card from the Love Oracle. Miss BK, can you answer me a couple of questions? Do you know how long ago he broke up the relationship? How long ago he's broke up the relationship? Okay, so let's see. The hidden truth. What's the hidden truth of Nick? What is the hidden truth of Nick? What do I Miss BK needs to know about Nick? What's going on with Nick? What's going on with Nick? A year ago, but may have someone now that he's not serious about. Okay, let me just take three cards from the hidden truth. Is anything that Nick is hiding from Miss BK? Is anything that Nick is hiding from Miss BK? Okay, so I the cards that you're getting from the romance angels is he's making the effort. Okay, great love is worth taking the step you're guided to take. So I feel like he's making the effort to be with you, right? And if he feels like this is a kind of like a soulmate connection. I like you guys get along well, right? And look at this. This is a new love, meaning that he wants to go ahead with this relationship. However, okay, I don't know if you have been intimate with him or not, but I feel like the other person that he was with it wants to come back to him. Okay, even though he's saying that he doesn't want to be with this person, he wants she wants to go, you know, be in the middle of that relationship. He did make an effort to the first day, but left me confused about second day, not intimate. Awesome. So I feel that it's good that you're not being intimate with him because see, I feel like right now what he wants to do is he wants to get to know each other. Okay. So that's pretty good so far. But the only problem that I have is that this person wants to be intimate with him. Look at the card of passion, and I feel like she's the one who wants to come back to him. It's not too much her. I mean him. It's more you know, it's more like the other person. Okay, and I also I do. Are you do you know anything about the ex that she has any children? Or something like that. I'm not saying that they have kids together. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is like that she has any children from a past relationship because I feel like when it comes to this one, um, children might be was difficult with this relationship, right? And so right here in the middle section that I'm reading, um, like he needs to learn to love himself. She has a son who I think was the main reason they broke up. Good because this is what it's saying here. Your love life is being affected by children, so I feel like that's the reason why they broke up, because he's coming in like he wants to make the effort with you, and then the second card is the passion. So the passion is not with you; the passion is with her. But there is in the reconciliation because you're not together yet, right? But then the children's and stuff. the problem in this relationship for him. And so now, he needs to make a decision. And that could be a reason that he asks you to, like a second day, like he's thinking about it. And because look, he's asking for help with his friend. Let your friends help you. So he's asking for advice. He's asking for, like, shit, am I doing the right thing? You know, because this woman wants to come into his life, right? She wants to come back. Let's see what the love oracle messages are here. See, he's ready for a date with you. Okay, so if he postpone it, it's okay. Don't just go with the flow. Let him see. Let him do whatever he needs to do. I didn't get a reply to him after he tried rescheduling. I did not end up replying to him after. Well, I feel like don't feel don't push it too much. Don't withdraw too soon, right? Because he is waiting for the date. It's like a date pending between you and him, right? And look, so but even though he's getting the chasers is a codependent relationship, fear abandonment issues. So don't feel like, don't rush it. Okay, if he couldn't make it for that day, just ask him, can, okay, I will, let's schedule it for the next time. Make sure that you don't let me flat, because I have a life too. I got other things to do. Okay, so let's see what other cards coming in from the love oracle cards. And so it's getting like the he's getting the mirror card. The mirror card is mirroring each other's self-image, other self-image. Relationship reflect our wounds, introspective. So he has issues, right? He had a relationship for about a year ago, whatever time he took to heal, if he did, right? But I do feel like don't abandon him too quick. Give him another chance, because he is making the effort to meet somebody else, and you're very new, and he's actually feeling like you're his soulmate. Whatever you guys have been talking about, he's very pleased with you. I don't see him wanting to come back with her. Let me take other cards. See, you guys know that I don't see my cards, so I want you to see that I don't see my cards. So I whatever card comes out, that's what I'm giving you. Yeah, I feel like he's focusing on his self worth. He needs to do a little bit more appreciation about him. Okay. So let me take a couple of cards for you, Miss BK, to see what messages you need to know. What does Miss BK needs to know about this relationship that she's coming in with? What does Miss BK needs to know about this relationship? She's interested. This person that she is interested in her. Talking. Continue to talk. Okay, don't give up too easily, because then you're gonna be like, everything was going well, and just because you didn't go on a date, you're gonna like kill it. No, interesting conversation, or waiting messages, text, call, email. So continue to talk, and just take it one day at a time. Always remember that you could be dating two people, and he doesn't need to know. Okay, but I do feel like this one right now, in your case, continue to talk, grow with the snake. And you don't feel like everybody's gonna use you. Okay, don't feel like everybody's gonna use you. Just learn to set up boundaries. Okay, that's what I feel that you need to learn, to set up boundaries. And if he couldn't be in that day, okay, be reasonable and say, okay, let's talk about you want to reschedule it when, and let me see if if I'm available too. You don't have to say, okay, I could answer you right away. You can also give him the waiting, you know, the waiting game, and it's not bad to have the waiting game. Okay, let me take one more card for you, Miss BK. Remember that free cards are at the end of my videos. Not at the end, but after I finish with my members. Because remember, you also have a healing heart. Okay, so healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship and addiction. So I feel like you have the right to ask him how what are you looking for in a relationship, and if you already talked about that, you don't want to be involved in a toxic relationship, and for him to be honest with you, I feel that you need to continue to talk to him, because I don't see him as being a bad person. He's very happy being with you. He's happy with a new love. Okay, and look at this, and he's waiting for that date. That day is right there, and I feel like the other person that he was with, she left his self-esteem low, so low that he has a fear of, and is she gonna let go of me? Okay, so let me see what you said. But Maria, I don't respond. I had to jump off to take a call. No, you don't have to. That's what I say. Learn to do your boundaries. You don't have to jump right away to pick up the call. What you could do is like, let me see what the I'm gonna use these crystal messages that I had yesterday. I was testing yesterday to see what I was gonna do today. So if you can't pick up the phone, you pick it up. If it's not, you say, I can't talk to you right now. I'm busy. I'm at work. Whatever excuse you have, or no excuse at all, and you'll say, I'll talk to you later on or tomorrow, whatever time. You remember that you are the driver of your life. So if you want to make a left turn, you make a left turn. If you want to make a right turn, you make a right turn. Remember, if he's sitting next to you, it's gonna go your way because you're driving. Okay, always think of that relationship as you're the driver of your life. So if he wants to follow you and he really likes you, he's gonna follow you. So yeah, like you can say, yeah, I'll call you tomorrow, or just say, I cannot talk to you right now, but can I call you in an hour, tomorrow, or in the next whatever time. Just give yourself that space that you don't have to talk to him right away. Okay. So look at the card that you got. The card, and it's pretty good. Kind of like what I'm saying about you, the driver of your life. The card that you got is appetite, nutrition. The color appetite combines blue for wisdoms and green for health and healing. It reminds you to connect with nature for your nutritional needs, whether by growing your own produce, buying organic food, or eating a plant based. Appetite, with its calcium and fluoride content, may be beneficial for gums and teeth. However, the affirmation says, my body is a temple. What am I saying to you? Your body is a temple, right? I have that insight to make wise choices. With my eating habits, I choose food and nourish my body with my soul. The same way you choose food to eat. You know what you like and you know what you don't like. That same thing goes with choosing a man. You get it? And that's the reason why I'm combining this when it comes to relationship. You have the right to choose. If if you want to, you can tell him, yes, we're gonna I will go back, I will go on another date, but please, if I make the effort to be with you, I want you to make the effort to be with me. Don't send him to hell for the first one that he does. He deserves a second chance. Okay. And he said reschedule. He didn't cancel it completely and say I cannot see you and left you hanging. So let me see what another card from Miss BK in reference to this relationship. Let's see another message for Miss BK. It says solid visualization. Solidized indigo blue color opens the third eye. It stimulates imagination and visualization, clairvoyance, inspiration, and wisdom. Sodalite encourages you to take time to fantasize, daydream, and think in unlimited ways. It reminds you that the pictures and vision in your mind can eventually manifest in the tangible world. Affirmation. I am the creator of my reality. I use my imagination to visualize what I want in my life so it can be realized. So, this is telling you you have the right to imagine. See what is it that you want, and if you wanted this person to manifest as that person that you're looking for or you want, you have the right to manifest. Okay, manifest that relationship, and if this is the person that is meant to be for you, let it be. If it's not, it's still on a trial error. You don't have to you're not committed to him. Okay, you can still be dating other people, and you can also let him know, I would like to be dating other people. When you tell a man that you're doing dating other people, men get intimidated because they're gonna try to be the very best they are because they know they want to win you. Okay, so that's what I see for you, Miss BK. Thank you for passing by. So, Helen Cuencas, ¿cómo estás? Jaliz de las Delicias, ¿cómo estás, Helen María? Te consulto por mi economía, ¿cómo me va a ir este mes de septiembre? ¿Va a entrar a trabajo al taller de costura? Vamos a ver cómo viene Helen Cuenca. Helen Cuenca, ya tú hiciste todo lo que hiciste con esa persona, ¿verdad? Helen Cuenca. So you understood, Miss BK? What's coming in for Helen Cuencas? ¿Cómo viene el trabajo para Helen Cuencas? Vamos a ver cómo viene Helen Cuenca. Y vamos a ver cómo viene Helen Cuenca. Helen Cuencas, ¿cómo estás? Miss BK, did you understand everything? Please let me know that you did. I don't know what happened to you. Vamos a ver cómo viene la economía para Helen Cuenca para este mes de septiembre. Estamos entrando en septiembre. Pues mira, Helen, ya hicimos la limpieza y el cuarto a mi sobrino, ya pusimos la petición a los juzgados. Ok, good, porque mira, yo te veo que a ti te va a venir trabajo y te va a venir pronto, porque yo estoy pidiendo para septiembre porque ya este es el último día de agosto, ¿verdad? Prácticamente. Entonces, mira, aquí te viene trabajo y te va a venir mucho trabajo. Ok, déjame ver qué más me sale en el tarot de los orisha. Vamos a ver cómo me sale con el tarot de los orisha. Fíjate que te está saliendo el 10 de tierra y el 4 de tierra, el 6 de tierra. Quiere decir que te va a venir mucho trabajo. Donde tú vayas a entrar y como que te va a venir ya, como que te va a venir de repente, mira. Y fíjate que siento que tú pasaste como un mal rato, una mala algo, ¿me entiendes? Como un karma, como algo que te vino a ti, como tú sabes, y tú estabas bien mal por eso, ¿ok? Y mira, aquí está la consulta. Tú necesitas hacer una consulta personal, Helen Cuenca. Así que mira, a ver, que si quieres que te lea, te puedo leer el viernes, ¿ok? No te puedo decir de lunes a jueves porque voy a estar ocupada el jueves. pero para el viernes te puedo decir, porque mira, aquí yo te veo que tú estás como que algo, ¿me entiendes? Esta carta habla es como el 10 de fuego, como el 10 de oro, aquí perdón, el 10 de basto, como que muchos problemas, muchas cosas, pero como veo, tú sabes, veo como que viene más en sí como, ¿cómo decirte? Como una maldición, como algo que hay como en la familia de ustedes, porque mira, aquí veo la depresión, ¿me entiendes? Y por eso te tienes que consultar, ¿ok? Te tienes que consultar y mira, aquí tú vas a brillar como una estrella pronto, ¿ok? Déjame ver, Helen Cuenca. Porque mira, aquí veo como la lucha, lo que me dan a mí aquí es que la lucha de la vida. Tú en los trabajos tienes como muchos problemas, muchas peleas, pero tú siempre firme, ¿me entiendes? Pero viene un trabajo y va a venir pronto, ¿ok? Mira a ver si te puedes hacer esta semana, para este fin de semana que viene, por lo menos para el viernes, hacerte tu lectura, ¿ok? Porque siento que sí, o quizás el jueves por la tarde, no sé, como eso de las 8 de la noche es lo más temprano que yo puedo, el viernes yo te diría, yo como que, tú sabes, consúltate, porque recuérdate que lo que ustedes hacen allá es diferente a lo que yo hago, ¿entiendes? Y por eso que lo que yo les dejo a ustedes hacer, y yo les digo que los hagan para que ustedes aprendan, ¿ok? Porque un día yo no puedo leerla y ustedes están en un problema, yo les digo, acuérdense las cosas que hay videos, te puedes hacer una limpieza con un coco, y fíjate que yo estaba pensando en ti esa tarde, yo dije, yo no sé si Helen ya cogió trabajo, pero si estás mal porque todo lo que pasamos y mis hermanos están tratando de ser positivos. Exacto, tienen que ser positivos porque uno no se puede dejar caer, ¿entiendes? En la vida tiene que uno caerse y levantarse, no te vas a quedar en el piso, ¿me entiendes? Vamos a ver qué otro mensaje viene para que den cuenta. Y si te viene un trabajo, tírate. Mira, te sale el lápiz la azul, que si puedes conseguir esa piedra, lápiz lazuli se llama eso. Es una piedra color azul. Déjame ver lo que yo tengo aquí. No, yo la uso a veces. Mira, esta carta te dice, el color azul del lápiz estimula el tercer ojo. Te lo puedes poner bueno, te lo puedes poner aquí en la noche cuando estés meditando. Esto abre la tercera chakra, te abre la evidencia, el clairvoyance, los sueños, el astral, la energía pasada. Aquí abre los Akashic Records. Aquí dice que tu intuición está ahí, que tienes que tratar de practicar abrir la intuición. Bueno, el jueves no sé, porque el jueves yo pienso, no creo, no sé, por eso te dije el viernes, el jueves no creo. El viernes sí, pero el jueves no, porque el jueves o el viernes o el sábado, perdón. Mire, y aquí dice la afirmación, explorando diferentes metaphysical truth increases your spiritual awareness. Como que tú tratas de abrir tu tercer ojo, si puedes poner las meditaciones de YouTube o las que yo hice, que están ahí grabadas en el canal mío, ustedes lo único que tienen que hacer meditaciones de María, y ahí yo puse varias meditaciones para que aprendas a meditar y a visualizar lo que quiere abrir tu tercer ojo. A veces cuando uno tiene un dolorcito aquí es porque el tercer ojo quiere abrirse. ¿Ok? So, no, el jueves no, el viernes. ¿Ok? Porque después me están llamando el jueves y yo no voy a contestar porque no estoy ahí. ¿Me explico? So, Jardín de las Delicias, ¿cómo está? Vamos a ver qué le viene para Jardín de las Delicias. Ángel Echeverría, 7 de septiembre del 87. Jardín de las Delicias, ya viene tu cumpleaños el otro domingo. Happy early birthday. Vamos a estar aquí, si Dios lo permite, el otro domingo. Dice, hice bien en contarle a mi jefa de Toshini Kaboyashini de cáncer que es un colega, me pidió no contarle un asunto importante. Gracias. Ok, no entiendo. Hice bien en contarle a mi jefa Toshini de cáncer que un colega me pidió no contarle un asunto importante. Ah, gracias. Pero todo eso tiene que ver ser de trabajo, Ángela Echeverría, no entiendo. Um, Happy birthday, gracias, gracias Helen. No entiendo tu pregunta. Eso tiene que ver que un compañero te dijo a ti que no le dijeras nada a la grande. Callar un tema importante. Yo le conté igual a nuestra jefa en un tema de presupuesto importante. Oh, ok, vamos a ver lo que dice. Fíjate que voy a tirar los caracoles para eso. Deja ver. Perdonen que se me pasó porque estaba un poco no encontraba los caracoles, pero los encontré. Ok, so vamos a ver si Ángel Echeverría hizo bien en encontrarle eso a su supervisora. Ok, vamos a ver aquí. Ángel Echeverría hizo bien a contarle a su supervisora el problema que había. ¿Dónde está Ángel Echeverría? Un colega, la manager. Por supuesto, importante. Vamos a ver si Ángel Echeverría. Vamos a ver Ángel Echeverría si le hizo bien. Está favorable eso. Está bien que ella había contado a sus supervisoras, sí o no, sí o no, sí o no. Okay. Mira, aquí me está diciendo que no se lo hubieras contado. Eso te puede traer problemas a ti, ¿me entiendes? Ángel Echeverría, que hubiera salido de él, ¿me entiendes? Aunque yo sé que tú estás haciendo por ver a la compañía, eso puede traerte problemas. A veces hay cosas que pueden ser muy importantes, pero mi recomendación es, Ángel Echeverría tenía que haberse quedado callada. Bueno, ya lo dijiste, ya se hizo, ¿verdad? Entonces lo vamos a dejar así. Te voy a sacar unas cartas del tarot de los orillas para ver qué mensaje te dice aquí el tarot de los orillas. Porque entonces después lo que va a pasar es que los mismos compañeros tuyos te van a decir, hello Soledad, how are you? Hi Jessie. Jessie, okay, so vamos a ver, estaban ofreciendo un dinero que no correspondía, le conté para evitar eso. Bueno, tú sabes, vamos a ver lo que dice el tarot de los orillas. La cosa es que lo que tú le podías haber dicho era no contarle el 100%, solamente decirle que alguien que necesitabas hablar, que no le dijera quién le contó, pero que necesitan hablar con fulanito porque hay un problema de tú sabes, de un dinero o lo que sea, y que te llegó a tus oídos. Pero tú sabes, y que hagan un miren, ¿me entiendes? A veces, porque entonces después te ponen como que tú eres la chismosa, ¿me explico? O yo se lo conté a ella y entonces ella vino y se lo contó a la supervisora. Ya saben de que te lo dijeron a ti, ¿me entiendes? Entonces tú lo hubieras puesto como que tú no sabes quién fue que te lo dijo, pero hay un dinero que se estaban hablando, pero no sabes muy bien quién era el que estaba diciendo eso. Pero vamos a ver lo que dice el tarot de los orillas con ese problema de lo que, cómo le va a venir. Bueno, te lo voy a poner así, cómo le va a venir a Ángel Echeverría en esta semana. Cómo le va a venir a Ángel Echeverría en esta semana en el trabajo. Vamos a ver cómo te viene. ¿Ves lo que te dije? Cuídate porque esta carta del 5 de aire es el 5 de espada. Esto significa discusiones. ¿Tú me entiendes? Aunque tú lo hiciste con buen favor, lo que no sé si dijiste quién te lo dijo, pero puede ser que vaya a haber algún problema o alguna discusión, ¿me entiendes? Porque aquí yo veo como que y las personas como que de los mismos compañeros se van a poner como en contra tuya. Eso fue lo que me vino a la mente, nomás tú me lo dijiste, pero tú sabes, bueno, ya se hizo, lo hecho está. Así que esto quiere decir que, mira, te sale fuego 2 veces, quiere decir que ese problema se va a hacer grande, ¿ok? O es grande, ¿me entiendes? Quizás ese es un dinero grande, lo que sea, pero es un problema grande. Pero como que te van a mirar más, pero olvídate de eso, que te miren más, ya lo dijiste, ya lo hiciste, ¿qué vamos a hacer? A veces hay que saber cómo decir las cosas, ¿me entiendes? Hay que ser bien diplomático. Como decir el crimen, no el criminal. Eso es una cosa que yo se ha aprendido aquí en los Estados Unidos, se practica. ¿Quién te lo dijo? Ah, yo no sé. Yo lo escuché, sí se lo vas a decir, porque eso ya es hearsay, ¿me entiendes? Pero decir, hay un rumor de que hay un dinero y que se encargue la supervisora, lo más grande, de averiguar qué es lo que está pasando, ¿me entiendes? Porque mira, y te vas a poner triste, veo que vas a ponerte un poco triste por el problema que hay, que mira, aquí se ve que es un dinero grande, no te estoy diciendo que lo hiciste mal, pero tú sabes que en los trabajos uno no puede decir mucho ahora. Pero sí, mira, y aquí está Yema ya defendiendo de todo el tiempo, así que no te preocupes. Ya lo dijiste, vete, date un baño con agua de mar si lo tienes en la casa, y dile a Yema ya, límpiame de todas malas lenguas, brujerías, envidia y cualquier cosa y te das un baño. Ok, si no puedes bañarte con agua de mar, busca sal de mar y échale sal al agua y date un baño, te lo dejas un rato y después si tú quieres te vuelves a bañar y te lo das de aquí para abajo, ¿verdad? Y si puedes conseguir el añil, mucho que mejor, porque te Yemaya es la que te está defendiendo y tú sabes que yo siempre te he dicho que tú eres hija de Yemaya, porque mira, ahí vienen problemas, van a venir problemas, van a querer pelear contigo, pero tú ya te mandó a Yemaya a bañarte y bañate con Yemaya, ¿ok? So, vamos a ver. So, silly pants. So you became a member. I would like to know your real name because I don't know your real name. Okay, silly pants. Jesse. Los chats son. Yo no te voy a decir ya más nada. Okay. So, te voy a dar la última carta a ver qué mensaje te dan los ¿cómo se llama? El oráculo que estoy usando. El oráculo que estoy usando es mensajes de los cristales. Vamos a ver qué mensaje te van a dar. Ángel Echeverría. Mira, focus, enfócate. La piedra que te salió es fluorite. Y fluorite la tengo por aquí. Yo tengo unas piedras por ahí, pero ahí está, por ahí está. Mira, aquí te dice, fluorite releases the scattered energies and promotes order and focus. Dice que el fluorite saca energías que están, como quien dice, regradas y promueve que te ordenes y te enfoques. Estimula la intelectual y la concentración mental. Si tú estás en algún problema, el fluorite te dice que te va a ayudar a que seas creativa. Aquí te está hablando del canal de organización, de estructura de ideas que tú tienes en ti. La afirmación de esta carta te dice, I am able to stay focused on my ideas and bring them into fruition. Yo me estoy enfocando en mis ideas y las voy a traer al vivo, ¿verdad? En fruition quiere decir, como quien dice, a su fruto. Enfócate más en lo que tú puedes hacer por ese trabajo, Ángel Echeverría, y enfócate en ideas tuyas, ¿me entiendes? Ya lo que pasó, pasó, y sigue adelante. Van a querer tener peleas contigo, tú sigues, los ignoras, no te pongas de pico a pico con ellos. Tú les dices, si quieren hablar algo, háblenlo con una supervisora, no conmigo, porque te van a poner, aquí en Puerto Rico se le dice chota, ¿verdad? O chismoso, o metido, o como le quieran decir. Eso es el nombre que te van a poner, para que lo sepan, ¿ok? So, ya tú sabes. So, the next one is silly pants. Silly pants, I don't know what your question is. I know that you became a member. Thank you for being a member. So I need to know, silly pants. Okay. What is your question? Because I don't know where you started asking the question. So, let's see. Silly pants, silly pants. Okay, Matrice Richardson. Ma- Matrice Richardson. Okay, my mysteries vanished after my mysterious Matrice Richardson mysteriously vanished after being released from jail at 12:30 a.m. Her bones were later a few miles away, but a cause of why she died couldn't be determined. What happened to her? Okay, that will be a question. I just posted my question. Okay, so silly pants, what is your name and your last name? And that type of question is more private because that's something that I need to dig, not in a 5 minutes a live reading. Okay, um, so I will have to. My name is Angelica Bernal. Okay, so Angelica Bernal, your question is more deeper than a simple 5 minutes question. If she was kidnapped, okay. I will have to concentrate. This is not a platform to read a person that disappeared, or if someone forced her to do intimate things and she didn't want it to do. Again, it's not about that. It's about the time. It's not that if I can answer you the question yes or no. I would suggest you for that type of the question. It will have to be a private reading. This is not an live reading. Okay, this is more deep, and I don't know. Each another reader will read you with like that, but I can't. I need to look into it more. I cannot be doing this in a live session. I could ask you any other question, but not that one. Okay. I could take three cards and the name of Tree Richardson. So, yes, you can ask another question. I give you free questions every time I go live. However, for that type of message, it have to be a private question, okay? Because this is too much. I have to concentrate and dig and dig and dig, and the two of us has to be yes. Cancel that question instead. Think about something else that you would like to know, but I cannot do that. For Jesse Hernandez, let me give you three cards for Jesse Hernandez. Okay, so so let's see for Jesse Hernandez about the la manutención de este mes. Vamos a ver cómo viene la manutención de este mes de Jesse Hernandez. Jesse Hernandez, can you please put up? Okay, so let me tell you, Angelica Bernal, the questions that you can ask in my platform are questions about you. Okay, like Angela Chavarita asked me about her job, right? She asked me about something that she did. You're asking me a question about why somebody else did something. Okay, those type of questions, basically you want to know why did I cross why somebody crossed the street. It's not about you. My questions that I read for you is questions about you. Why did Rancy's mother try to make Rancy give up her son? That's deep questions. And these are things that her mother did it. I can't answer you what her mother decided to do. I answer questions about you. I answer questions about Angelica Bernal. What does Angelica Bernal wants from herself? Because that means you're being curious about why somebody did something. It could be tons of reasons. A lot of people gives kids for adoption because they don't like the father of the child. They think that that's going to be in their way of their children because when they were young they probably wanted to do that and they feel frustrated with their children. It's so many questions that you want to know about somebody else. You understand my point? um if you want to know something about you, let's say you want to know how's my am I going to meet somebody? If you're by yourself and you're single, is somebody coming in for me? Yes, I can answer you that. If you are working and you're saying you want to know if you're going to be promoted, like, or any job openings are coming in, I could tell you situations like that. I don't answer core matters and I don't answer health issues. Okay, so basically, this situation or things that are third party situation, that's not about you. You're asking something that they had the reasons for it, and that person should be asking me, which is the person that gave up the adoption, like that gave up the child. That person should come into my life and say, why did my mother make me do this? Then I could have a connection between her and her mother. You're being like a third party that's being basically being nosy. No offense to you, but that's how it sounds. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up with Jesse. And let me see what Jesse's question is. Is so I'm gonna see if Jesse Hernandez is gonna be receiving the money that she's owed. Is Jesse Hernandez gonna be receiving the money that she's owed? Let's see what's coming in for you. Okay. That's much better, Silly Pants or Angelica Bernal. I'm not gonna call you Silly. Well, I call my people Silly Pants. So, Jesse Hernandez. Let's see what's going on with Jesse Hernandez and her money that she is owed. Okay, the money that she is owed. Jesse Hernandez she's gonna get her the money that she is owed. Look, Jesse, you are gonna get, tú vas a coger tu dinero, ok. Mira el 3 de pescados con el 3 de fuegos. El 3 de pescados sería el 3 de copas, en el tarot de los orillas significa dinero. Pero este hombre va a tener un problema bien grande, ok. Este problema, o puede ser que vaya a ir a la corte o lo que sea, pero este hombre le va a pasar algo bien fuerte. Esto es la torre en el tarot regular, es una destrucción. Que tenga mucho cuidado este hombre porque él puede caer preso, él puede tener un accidente, él le puede pasar muchas de estas cosas. Esta carta es una carta de que no deberían tratar por la noche solo uno, porque esa semana lo que no te pasó en 20 años te puede pasar en un día. ¿Me entienden? Como cuando yo tuve el accidente de carro en la misma esquina donde yo vivo, cruzando mi calle, una mujer pasó y me rompió mi pierna, ¿verdad? Entonces, así puede pasarle a él. Que lo que nunca te ha pasado le puede pasar, y siento que le puede pasar una cosa o la policía lo sigue, se emborracha, lo que sea. Lo que le vaya a pasar está aquí. ¿Qué es lo que le va a pasar? No te lo puedo decir en 5 minutos. Pero que de que te va a coger tu dinero, te va a llegar tu dinero, sí te va a llegar tu dinero. ¿Ok? So, para Silly Pants, how does my ex Ismael Rodríguez feels about me? Te voy a dar tu carta, Jesse Hernández, ¿ok? De, ¿dónde están las cartas de las piedras? Vamos a ver qué mensaje tiene Jesse Hernández con el oráculo de estas piedras. Vamos a ver qué mensaje tiene. Se viró una y te la voy a dar, Jesse Hernández. Mira, aquí dice self-worth. Ok, la piedra que te sale o el cristal es Fancy Jasper. Míralo ahí. Fancy Jasper Self-Worth. Dice, Fancy Jasper comes into a beautiful blend of colors, green for the heart chakra, the stimulating self-love, and the warm colors of the lower chakra for self-empowerment. Fancy Jasper helps you release feelings of inadequacy and lack of self-worth. It restores a sense of self-respect by quitting the critical voice inside. Fancy Jasper helps you value the beautiful, special person that you are. La afirmación que tiene esta carta dice, I embrace my individuality and with honor and worth. Quiere decir que Jessie, esta carta te está diciendo que te valores. Esta carta te dice que trabajes mucho con tu heart chakra. Trata de vestirte más de verde. Durante tengas el chance de ponerte verde, ponte verde o blanco. Aquí tienes que tratar de quererte tú misma. Aquí dice que a veces tú te sientes como mal. A nosotros a veces no nos gusta algo de nosotros mismos, pero está bien. Pero una cosa es que no nos guste y otra cosa es odiarnos nosotras mismas. ¿Me entiendes? A veces nosotras mismas nos odiamos. Nosotras mismas nos odiamos. Okay, aquí dice que a veces uno mismo se critica o se dice, yo soy estúpida, yo soy esto, yo soy otro. Y aquí es como que te tienes que valorar tú misma, ¿ok? Valórate tú misma porque si tú no te valoras, nadie te va a valorar. El valor empieza por uno, ¿me entiendes? Entonces es como que tú sabes que hay personas que tú sabes cuando tú has oído cuando dicen overwork and underpay, que te hacen trabajar y trabajan como una mula, entonces no te están valorando. Entonces, si tú no abres la boca, la gente te quiere dar más trabajo, más trabajo, más trabajo, como que si tú fueras esclava. Es como yo no me siento aquí a ser esclava de nadie, ¿me entiendes? Ya uno pone sus precios y uno dice, esto es lo que a mí me tienen que pagar. Y esto es lo mínimo que yo tengo que aceptar. Te lo estoy dando en una manera más lógica, más realística, ¿verdad? Donde te tienes que valorar. Entonces, si tú dices, te pueden estar pagando un buen dinero en el trabajo, pero en las relaciones tú misma no te estás valorando. ¿Ok? Eso quiere decir que te valores tú misma, que te quieras tú misma, que te aprecies tú misma, porque si tú no te valoras, nadie te valora. Por eso te dice, yo me amo la individualidad mía y soy honesta y yo sé lo que yo valgo. Quiere decir, uno le pone precio a las cosas, ¿verdad? Las cosas tienen un precio. Entonces, si yo voy a trabajar y a mí me pagan 20 pesos la hora, pero yo hago y la otra le pagan 20, pero hace el doble del trabajo que yo hago, entonces la otra está trabajando como si fuera una esclava, hace por 10. ¿Me entiendes? Así que empieza a valorarte, quererte y más en sí es en tu self-esteem. ¿Me entiendes? Y no te estés mirando y diciendo que si la panza, que si la barriga, que si esto, que si los pies, que si las manos, que si el pelo. Hay personas que se odian ellos mismos. Entonces tú no vas a traer lo que tú quieres, tú vas a traer lo que tú estás demostrando, ¿me entiendes? Entonces tienes que decir, yo soy linda, yo cuando camino digo, yo soy la mujer más linda que hay en todo el mundo, aunque yo ande más vestida y de todo, ¿me entiendes? So let's see, Silly Pants, I'm gonna read you. How does my ex Ismael Ramirez feels about you? So I'm gonna use the Romance Angels that I was using before, okay? Ángel Echeverría, yo te voy a leer después de Silly Pants, okay? Or Angelica Bernal. So, how does your ex, his Ismael Ramirez, feels about Angelica Bernal? How does he feels? Okay. Esto es para Silly Pants or Angelica Bernal. Mira, Silly Pants, or Angelica. I'm just gonna call you Angelica. have you have a conversation with him? Because I feel like he's gonna try to have a conversation with you. Okay. Here is saying healing family issues. I feel that part of his problem, the way that you guys end up breaking up, it has to do with the family getting involved in your relationship. And you can answer me yes or no, or maybe because you don't know. Okay, and he may not tell you, or you might feel that way. Okay, I feel like he's gonna try to have a conversation with you. Here's coming a heart-to-heart conversation. So honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So I feel like I haven't tried to have a conversation with him. We separated in the early 2022 and haven't talked ever since. Well, you know what? Even if you haven't talked to him, that doesn't mean that the feelings are there. Sometimes, yes, finally got involved. The family got involved. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, because that's the first card that jumped. Okay. And it's like the family got in between. But if you guys haven't have a conversation, I feel like he's thinking about having that conversation with you. I will suggest if you're ready, listen to what I'm saying. If you're ready, shoot him a text or something, and just say, "Hey, how you doing? How are you? I hope everything goes well. Is doing You're doing good with that." Okay. He did domestic violence to me and his family, so if I didn't do anything about it, got involved. Okay, so you know what it is. Son. Well, if that's the case, you really got to think about it. What you want to do, because if it has something to do with domestic violence, I don't recommend talking to this person. I feel like in this card it says the situation is calling for you to have faith. So to me, if the family got involved and they didn't do anything, most likely they don't like you. Okay, I'm gonna say it straight out just like that. They don't like you because if that was the case, they would have done something about it. Okay, I feel like he knows that you could be that person for him, but you know what? Is I feel like he's also right now, like they like seeing other people or whatever, or dating. Okay, so he might say, oh, he might not have a steady girlfriend, but he might be dating. Okay, so I feel like there was a lot of chemistry in the part of the two of you. Let me take a couple of cards from the original tarot, and at some point in this relationship, I feel like he said to himself that you were the person for him. Okay, so let's see. So if he was immature, why you want to bother with him? If I always tell my girls, everybody that's here knows my style. You gotta put a list of the things that you're looking for in a relationship. Are you looking for a single man? You gotta put it in a piece of paper. Put a picture of two people. Doesn't have to be you. It could be something from a magazine, or you print it out from the internet. A couple. Put it down. What you're looking for. You want a mature person. Maybe he has kids, but you want him to be divorced. You gotta put the word divorce there. You gotta put a list of the things that you like. Do you mind if he drinks or don't drink? Do you mind if he smokes or don't smoke? You gotta put that. So because the problem with nowadays is that we just take the first person that comes into our life and tell us, oh, you know, um, come into my life or whatever, and we just pick whoever that person is. So my suggestion is put the do's and don'ts in a list, and the do's that you want, you're gonna put a picture. This is what I want. The don'ts, leave it alone, because then you're gonna confuse the universe or the angels, the creator. So put the do's. This is what I want, and manifest that. If anyone is gonna come to me, and a lot of people in the dating scene, in social media, blah 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 blah, in this dating sites, sometimes you're just wasting your time, because very rare from nowadays, a lot of people, don't get me wrong, you might get a good person coming in, but it's gonna take a few years. Everybody that I know that went through the dating scenes, they took kept a long time to meet that person. Let me just see about this guy. Okay. Anyway, look, I just took a card from the registrar, and this is what I got. Your relationship was broken because they did witchcraft on you. They separated you guys. Okay? Um, and now he's single, the ace of water. And look at this. Right now, he is single, right? He's by himself. And look at this. Um, does he when I get the two of fire, it's kind of saying like two of wands. Like there was, I feel like there was another person involved there too that they liked the most more than you. And I feel like that's the reason why everything went down the hill because somebody liked somebody else for him. Okay? And you defended yourself into the fight and the argument that you guys had. Look at this. I don't know if you did went somewhere, okay, but you had some kind of reading with somebody, and I don't know what they did, okay. You can tell me yes or no. I asked because I wanted to see his change. Um, no. Well, then that you should have asked me if he has changed, okay. But I do feel that I don't know what you did, but this is what's coming up, okay. That somebody did witchcraft on you, and he left you, okay, because that means he started a new beginning by himself. I feel that there was other choices that he could have, okay. If they've told him you're too young, or maybe somebody else is better for you, whatever it is that they told him, because this is a few minutes reading. And look at this. You defended yourself. That means that he tried fighting you. But yeah, you did go to somebody to try to help you. And you went your way. You decided that that was not good for you, and you went your way. Okay, so I'm going to give you a message from the crystals. So if he changed or not, I don't know. I didn't ask that. That was, but I do know that the relationship was not good. That he does things about you from time to time. Yes, he does. Okay, I'm not gonna say no because that's what the um auditions. I mean, the romance angels came in. He thought of you as being a person for for the rest of your life. You guys had a lot of chemistry and this and that. The relationship has started pretty good. I didn't know who did witchcraft on me. So I don't, I don't know how, that how you guys started, but usually most relationships start pretty good, and that's it. So let me finish your reading. I'm gonna give you the oracle card, the message for you. So he cared for you, he thinks about you, but you guys went each other's way. If you choose to go back with him, it's your choice. The card that you got was Crystal Colia, and you sound healing. Crystal Colia blends the heart chakra with the throat chakra. It balances the emotion that brings peace and harmony to the mind and heart. When used in combination with mantra chant, spoken prayers, or sacred song, it facilitates sounds healing. Crystal Cola is a good stone for counselors, therapists, and anyone who uses the spoken word to heal and comfort others. Affirmation: my voice has powers. I use it to improve the well being of myself and others. So basically, you still need to heal a little bit, okay? I feel that you haven't completely healed because if you're asking about an ex that you broke up 3 years ago and you want to know if he has changed, that means that you have not healed from that relationship. So you need to work on yourself to heal and see what can you do to move forward. Okay? Because I feel like he has moving forward. He's living his life. He can I'm not saying he doesn't think about you, but unless you choose to try to go back with him, then that's your choice. Okay. So I don't tell people what to do and what not to do. If you ask me, I tell you a yes or no question. So, Ángel Echeverría, ¿cuál era tu pregunta? ¿Qué opina de mi jefa? Tiene Xavi de cáncer de mí actualmente? Me dijo que estuvo bien, que la le extrañó que el colega me aconsejara eso. Vamos a ver qué piensa ella de ti. Voy a usar voy a usar el oráculo de la sabiduría para ti. Ok, Ángela Echeverría. Vamos a ver cómo está Ángela Echeverría. Ángela Echeverría. I don't know. You're welcome, Miss Bernal. Ángela Echeverría quiere saber qué siente su supervisora por ella. ¿Qué opina su supervisora por ella? ¿Qué opina Toshimi Kabashawi? ¿Cómo se dice? Perdón, no lo puedo ni repetir. ¿Cómo se ha portado ella contigo en este momento? Ángel Echeverría, ¿cómo se ha portado ella contigo en este momento? Ángel Echeverría, ¿cómo se ha portado? Ángel Echeverría, ¿cómo se ha portado tu supervisora contigo en este momento? Ángela, ¿tú vas a tener un viaje pronto? Mira, aquí lo que me está, la carta que me salió es time to go. Te sale también, ok, que respires profundo. Ya hiciste lo que hiciste, como te dije anteriormente. Despídate y cálmate porque mira, viene un nuevo comienzo para ti. Entonces, por eso te estoy preguntando si vas a hacer un viaje, porque yo veo que dejes eso atrás y cuenta nueva. Lo que pasó, pasó, seguir adelante. Porque mira, aquí va como que a ti te van a mandar como un trabajo afuera, como que vas a tener que volar. Míralo aquí. Como que vas a tener que ir a otro sitio. ¿Ok? Olvídate de lo que piensa ella, concéntrate en tu trabajo, como te dije. Pero veo como que va a haber... tú tienes dinero, Ángela Echeverría. Míralo ahí, tú tienes dinero guardado. ¿Ok? Así que mira, tú ahorras y ahorras y ahorras y trabajas, pero sí, veo como que vas a viajar. Así que mira, lo que te recomienda aquí el oráculo es que se respira profundo, sigue adelante, olvídate del pasado para atrás ni para coger impulso, porque aquí viene como un nuevo comienzo para ti. Algo viene para ti, como que viene un nuevo trabajo, vas a tener que viajar, puede ser que, no sé, quizás vayas a viajar a la China o de donde sea, o Japón o donde sea, pero como que viene un trabajo para ti, o te van a mandar a algo afuera, sea de país a otro país hispano, no sé, pero que vas a viajar pronto, ¿ok? Entonces, anyone has, okay, Nashan 28, anybody wants a free card, please let me know. Anybody wants a free card, please let me know. Anybody wants a free card, please let me know. Let me know who wants to bring her. Oh, en enero tengo un viaje de trabajo. Me mandan a capacitación. Good. Tú ves que viene un trabajo, pero um, enfócate en tu trabajo, chica. Y lo que le dijiste estaba bien. Yo no te digo que no, pero ya tú sabes. Hola, Soledad. Si tú quieres una carta gratis, let me know. Anybody wants a free card, please let me know. So, concéntrate en eso, mi hija, y ya. Ok, buenas noches, Jari de la Asistencia. Bueno, buenas noches. Muchas gracias y buenas noches. Sí, concéntrate en tu trabajo y lo que le dijiste, se lo dijiste, pero tú sabes, yo siempre te lo digo, que hay que ser discreta, pero concéntrate en respirar, seguir adelante, porque aquí viene ese trabajo que viene, no sé para dónde vas a ir, pero viene con mucho, tú sabes, que te mantenga fuerte porque viene mucho trabajo, ¿ok? So, vamos a ver. Who wants a free card? Can you please let me know if you want a free card? Going once, going twice. Time for free cards right now. Time for free cards right now. Anyone wants a free card? Please let me know. Anybody wants a free card? Please let me know. Other than that, I will be closing if you don't come up. Okay? I will be closing because I'm also tired just like you guys. I'm human just like you. Okay? Anybody wants a free card, please let me know. Okay. Okay, anybody wants a free card? Okay, Soledad quiere una carta gratis, so let's see. Free cards for everybody. Okay, free cards. Let's see, Soledad Suárez quiere una carta. Okay. Soledad dice transformación. La serpiente se parece a serpentine. Serpentine es un cristal, es una piedra. Esa piedra o ese cristal parece y se siente como una serpiente. Y la serpiente significa, tiene la habilidad de quitar la piel, de botar la piel, ¿verdad? Y la serpiente también simboliza que helps you to do the same. Te está diciendo como que tú botes la piel. A veces yo digo, yo me baño con aceite o con, tú sabes, para que todo me repale. No sé lo que te está pasando, Soledad, pero por algo te están diciendo. Determina qué es lo que tú necesitas votar o gente. A veces uno tiene que votar gente de su vida. Hay amistades que son tóxicas. Hay amistades que son buchincheras. Hay amistades que te critican. ¿Me entiendes? Lo que sea que tú tengas que hacer, tienes que votar. Lo que sea. Para que algo nuevo venga. Aquí te dice que las serpentines, si puedes conseguir esa piedra o ese cristal, se llama serpentine. Míralo ahí, escríbelo. ¿Ok? Eso significa transformación y cambio de tu vida, o puede ser que tú ya estés en un proceso de cambio de tu vida. La afirmación de esta carta te dice, it is safe to let go. Es bueno de votar, ¿verdad? De let go. I know that nothing is ever taken away unless something better is coming. A veces nosotros sabemos que si nos quitan algo, A veces pasa cuando te botan de un trabajo, donde te botan de un trabajo porque ese trabajo era tóxico y un trabajo mejor viene o algo tiene que pasar para que esto te pase, ¿me explico? O tienes que tú físicamente votar a alguien de tu vida, ¿me entiendes? Puede ser que sea una amistad, puede ser que sea un compañero de trabajo, puede ser una persona que de tu círculo, de tu iglesia, lo que sea. Pero aquí lo que te están diciendo es que tienes que votar algo para que algo nuevo llegue. ¿Ok? Hay personas que no se pueden, uno no puede tener esa amistad para el resto de la vida. Ok, so, Notion 28. O son cosas que tienes que votar. Puede ser que no sean personas, pero puede ser que tengas que votar cosas de tu casa que están rotas, que están quebradas, que la tienes guardada, tú sabes, y tú tienes eso, y sigues acumulando eso, y eso, y eso, y te están diciendo, vota eso, eso, y eso. Nashan 28, this is your card for you. Let's see who, Nashan 28, free cards for you. Remember that the free cards are at the end, not at the beginning. So, okay. Nashan 28, let's see. Sí, eso también lo necesito hacer. A veces tenemos que botar cosas. A veces tenemos... yo he estado haciendo todo eso todos los fines de semana. He hecho el baño, hice la cocina, boté de la sala. Ven que la parte de atrás voy a cambiarla. Ya eso ya tenía muchos años con esa chacra. Ahora quiero comprar otra, pero tengo que pintar primero. Tú sabes, a veces hay que botar y darle camino. ¿Entiendes? Así que vamos a ver. Y en el Sean 28, your card. Snowflakes obsidian. This is you clean your crystal. Clearing negativity. No, Sean 28, clearing negativity. The same thing. Oh, almost the same thing as Soledad. Obsidian releases negativity and with the added energy, the snowflakes it represent light overcoming darkness. Okay? Light overcoming darkness. The snowflake obsidian brings a new beginning, hope, and after a setback, and a gentle, gradual improvement in whatever area that has focused distress in the past. So the affirmation for this card is as I focus on the positive, the negative energy gradually disappears. So, buenas noches, Soledad. So, Nashan 28 is time for you to let go of negativity. If you can get this note like obsidian, it will be a good crystal. Always remember when you get a crystal, if you decide to have a crystal, take it home, sage, smoke, or anything that you can cleanse it. You can use holy water. You can put it in the moon, to cleanse it when there is a full moon. You can put it there. I recharge my crystals and I leave like my window open so the moon energy can come through. So try to get any of those and from time to time, okay, always from time to time. Like I have a crystal here. Um, I take it out at nighttime and I always put it in there. But sometimes in the full moon, I haven't done it lately, but I try to do these things in the fall because in the summer I forget. I put all my crystals in a tray. Everything goes in there, and actually I have a bunch of crystals here so you can see. And what I do is that look, and I have them in water. Okay, so what I do is like in the full moon, I take the water out and I put it in there. Then I put the water back in there, and then because the full moon lasts about 5 days, so I take it out and then I put the new water in, right? And I rinse this water from time to time so they can get recharged. But see, this is I got a few crystals here, okay? And one of the crystals is amethyst, which is a protective stone. And I also have another amethyst that this was a gift. It's hard to see it, but it's actually an amethyst. Okay, and this crystal over here is a crystal that I got from Egypt. It was given to me. So I got this from Egypt when I went in 2018. So those crystals are always recharged. So see if you can get the snowflake and let go of negativity so positive can come in. Okay? So with that said, I would like to say happy Labor Day weekend, everybody. Have a nice day. Okay. Okay, so have a nice one, and I'm gonna take a card for me. What do I need to know? What is the messages of this oracle of these crystals for me? So let's see. I know that I sent everybody that I was here. So if you guys are barbecuing, have a nice one. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm definitely doing this. Good. See if you can get the crystal. You can always get the crystals in Amazon or, or sometimes even Walmart sells stuff. But I like Amazon because it has some botanicas where I register with them. So you can order them from over there or, those crystal places and see if you can get it because and then try to rinse them out whenever you get your crystals, always rinse them out before you put it on you. Like when I prepare something myself, I usually do tobacco. I smoke tobacco, I clean them. When I go to thrift shops, I like to go to Salvation Army to get stuff because there's some stuff that I'm not going to get it. It's very hard to get stuff for the religion um to like the glasses, the capsule, and this and that. It's very hard to get certain things, and I just go and I sometimes I will do best to believe I'm gonna find it in what you may call it in a Salvation Army. Things that I cannot get is gonna be like but things that I use like a jar, um, a pot or something like that. So I got two cards for me. And the first one was rhodonite relationship. Rhodonite is a pink and black love stone. The black rhodonite releases obstacles and blockages to attract love, and it clears negativity in existing relationships. Black is also the color of the root chakra, so it also gets the root, bringing emotional wounds and scars up to the surface to be transmuted. The color black is grounding, so it can stabilize ongoing relationships. The affirmation: as I release all emotional wounds, it opens the door for me to embrace love to the fullest. We'll see what happens. And the next one I got, they both jumped, so I guess I had to get them. Most Agate, nature. Most Agate helps you to connect with nature, spirits, and earth divas. It reminds you to take a walk in the park, explore the woods, or take up gardening. Carrying moss agate bring balance, harmony, and feeling of wholeness. Tucking planted boxes. It helps healing plants. Try the flowers bloom. Healwise, moss agate. It speeds up recovery and counteracts illness. Affirmation: to replenish my soul, I take time to connect with nature. So it's good to go to a park or a river, and I already did the river this morning. So thank you everybody for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget, I usually here if I'm not here around anytime after 6 p.m. I will be here at 8 o'clock at night. I'm sorry if I didn't answer you, but love and night. I see you in the next one. I will try Amazon. Yeah, try Amazon. Actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna get it Rhodonite because I do have it. Sometimes Marshalls get stuff, but I don't know how good those stones are. But I'm gonna get one for myself too. I do have it, but I will have to look for it if I don't find it. But I might get it in. I like pendants and rings, so Rhodonite and we'll see. Well, good night, everybody. Have a nice one and have a happy actually look, they didn't even have Rhodonite. They have some other stuff. So have a rest good happy Labor Day weekend. Enjoy tomorrow. And I'll see you when I see you. Good night. Thank you everybody for being here.